Mic check. Mic check. Grace Kyle. In his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples, what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. This one goes out to all you natural girls. You know who you are. You got wombs and that. Push, Peter. On the day you were born, God looked down, place you lay. He took a deep breath and he blew in those clouds. He blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, 'cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. Sent a letter to Capri's, and they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. And your veil, and I do that. I'll work for days, I'll toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers. Your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle. Those curves and that smile, that smile. Itchy nose. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. Hello, Kathy. Did you miss me, did you? And your veil will be handmade by nurse. They blushed at your beauty when they caught you're a natural girl. Yeah. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Fingers are a bit sore. I haven't played for a week. How y'all doing? Did you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Did y'all miss me? Thank you for all your kind messages, those that sent them. But if you know how to find Twitter, you'd know. Let's play something else. What day is it? Sunday. It's Sunday. Music window, Peter. That's what we're looking for. My rhythm's gone. There you go. Song goes out to all you truthers. Real ones. You know. Those that can look back in the memories, you know. You can remember when you used to be like all those others around you. same verse twice. You really think that you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're Crazy. Hello, Annabelle. How you doing, darling? Go on then, let's do that one. Yes, I accept. Away you go. I'm gonna play some songs. Let's see what starts with. Fingers because I haven't played for ages. Oh, that hurts. The calluses on my fingers have worn down. Let's try that again from the top. I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can soul asylum. I can feel the warning signs running around. So here I go. I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So why do you say you can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway? Yeah. Half the world away, I said there, half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. And when I leave this planet, you know I'd stay. I just can't stand it. I can feel the warning signs running around. And if I could leave this spirit, find me a home, I'll live in it, and I can feel the warning signs running around. So here I go. I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So why do you say you can't give me the dreams if they're mine anyway? Pardon me. Pet. Half the world away. If you heard me, I said half the world away. I've been lost, I've been down, well, but I don't feel down. Been lost, I've been found. It's Jesus Christ that found me. And all those people that say I'm crazy for having faith. It's okay. That's why it's faith. It's not something you care to want to understand. Strange that there are all these wonderful creations by God, us the people, and they don't want to know about God. If it's possible that it's true, they still don't want to look and search and find out if they're wrong. That saddens me greatly that the human spirit has been so crushed, so brainwashed by television and education systems. We don't believe in God. I didn't used to be. See, that's the thing. When people get into debates with your friends, family, etc., they already have an idea of who you are. When you're doing this with a stranger, they don't have those preconceptions of who you are. So I find talking with strangers is much easier than talking with friends. Especially when you find out your friends don't care. When you find out a stranger doesn't care, it's not so bad. But when you find out your best friends just don't care, they don't even want to know if heaven or hell is real. It's a bitter pill to swallow, isn't it, boys and girls? There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. I said, God, I know. Said I know I'm wrong. There it is. Mojo's back. Well, my mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man. Down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time when he's on a drum. New Orleans. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Oh, spend your life in sin and misery. In the house of the light, in the rising sun, Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot is on that train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is this house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. I say, God, I know. I said, I know I'm wrong. No, I wasn't ill. We got a community strike for talking about a certain subject. See, usually I don't go into depth, and I don't know why, but I went into depth about it a little bit. And usually I call them Scamvid and the Big C or whatever, but I didn't. I called them by the proper terms and stuff. And usually I say allegedly, and I didn't say it this time. But it is what it is. I broke the community guidelines talking about certain things, and they stopped me for 7 days. Hello, Anna Susan, darling. How are you? Hello, Tim. Hello, Edmondson, by the way. I didn't say hello. How y'all doing? Yeah. I was fine. You could have found me on Twitter anyway. I had a week off. It was... I was chilling with God. Me and God were chilling. What are you jumping around like, you scatty bird? I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing I want to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. Man, I ain't nothing but tired. Mr. Bate, man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire, yeah. You can't start a fire without a spark. These guns for hire, even when we're dancing in the dark. bridge. I can play this one now. You sit around getting older. There's a joke somewhere, and it's on me. Shake the world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, laughs on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. Say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for some action. Let's debate again. I'm sick of sitting right here trying to write this book, looking for a love reaction. Come on baby, give me one look. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're dancing in the dark. The Boss Woman, Bruce King, whatever we call him, Bruce Springsteen, Kingston, I was going to call him. Don't know why. Well, seeing as it's Sunday, let's have a slow one, shall we? I haven't sung for a week. Gotta let my tonsils have a blast. I ain't got any tonsils, I had them out. I don't know why I said that. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things were meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole heart too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. Dang it. As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things were meant to be. Makes me laugh every time. So take my hand, take my whole heart too. Right, go on and let's sing one for God and then we'll get the show on the road. How you all doing? Have you missed me? Where are we? Bink, bink, bink. Gold digger. No, one for God, you div. There we go. Go on and let's do that one. Why not? This one goes out to God, our Heavenly Father. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. No, that's wrong. It's been a while, hang on. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. E major. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. River running free, know how I feel. And blossoms in the tree, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You sleep in peace when your day is done. That's what I mean. Yes, I do. It's a new dawn, new day, new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Yes, you do. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And freedom is ours. You know how I feel. Yes, you do. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me. Yes, it is, and I'm feeling God. Thank you, Father, Hello, Lynn. Sorry, I wasn't going to interrupt God's song. I never do. You notice I never say hello to anyone whilst I'm singing the first and the last song. Nobody gets hello. I'm singing to the duo, God and the baby Jesus. Oh, I'm sat on the knee for ages. There we go. Oh, does he want a biscuit? Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, he's my boy. He's my gorgeous boy. You want a biscuit? My boy want a biscuit. You want a biscuit? Pardon me. There we go. Oh gosh, I've just smacked the microphone. Sorry about that. All the people at home, sorry. Dink-a-dink-a-dink. Oh, there we go. I'm sitting comfortably now. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all the gifts I've still got in this world. God has a strange way of showing you stuff, doesn't he, sometimes? Right, okay, I'm back. I'm back! I'm proper back. How you doing? Did you miss me? I'm sorry. I let my tongue get away with me. And I got chastised. It won't happen again, YouTube. Okay. Where are we? Say hello to class. Oh, who was first? And it was Kyle Shinobi. How are you doing, Kyle? All day long. Rachel Tucker. How you doing, Rach? You missed me as well, did you? Hello, Grace Van Vermer in New York. Sylvia. Trini, we already said hello to. Adrian, Cafe M. How you doing, guys? Is it Adrian? No, it's Arian. Sorry. My eyes are old, my wheeze are neek. Bernadette. Hello, Bernadette. Tim, we already said hello. And Annabelle and E-Trader. But anyway, Dutch girls, you are beautiful. Anna Souza Bondia, Chicky, how you doing? Hello, Debbie Webby. I know you missed me. Sent me a message. Dot, how you doing? Golden Opal, Denise, how you doing? Sean, how you doing? Sally, we already said hello to. James, good evening. And is that everyone? I'm blocked from other account. You don't know why. You don't know why? How can you not know why? That tells me that you do not pay attention to a fucking word I say. Excuse my language. I'm back with vengeance. I don't give a shit anymore. I really don't. I know what, you know what, right? It upsets all these twats. It really does. When I put cuss words in there, but I couldn't give a shit anymore. I really couldn't. God gave me a voice. He did. And I know when I'm in God's presence, I'm not going to cuss with the Heavenly Father. But in the presence of the evil ones and the trolls and all the rest of it, I couldn't give a crap. I really couldn't. What you've just said there, you don't know why. That means you don't even listen to the stream, you cunt. It's got my language. I didn't mean to say the C word. I didn't mean to use the C word, but I did. There you go. So what? It's out there. Here's the fact, right? What you just told me is you don't even listen to the show. I was talking directly to you when I blocked you. You were telling people in the chat that it's not all of them. Someone in the chat actually wrote and told me that you are on other channels and other pages saying it's not all of them. So you got booted. Anybody in my chat who says it's not all of them gets booted. You're not a forensic student. It's got nothing to do with me buckling down on anybody who disagrees with me. You're not disagreeing with me. You're disagreeing with forensics. You understand? You are disagreeing with forensics. My opinion is forensics stands true. God created two skeletons. They're up there on screen right now for you. That tells you that there are only two skeletons in this world. There are two ways of walking in this world. There are two skulls in this world. It's a 50-50. When someone says stuff like this to me in chat, it's a 50-50. It's not whether you're a man or woman. It's whether you're a truther or a liar. That's what I get. I'm in a binary world. I'm surrounded by liars and truthers and people who don't care, of course. You can call them not black, not white, the grey people, the ones in the middle, sat on the fence, who just don't care. It breaks me out that people don't want to know God. It really does.
from a young age, we teach them the animals went on 2 by 2. There are 2 skeletons. One of them fits me and you. It's that simple. You're either a boy or you're a girl. You're one or the other. You're not both. They want to put it in the Kabbalah. What is it? Adam. Oh, Edom. No, that's the Edomites. Adam Kadmon. Adam Kadmon, they call it, is the way they put across that this is that God Himself is binary, is not singular, is not the Heavenly Father, is the heavenly them. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? The devilish them, as I like to call him, the devil, he's in disguise. God is open and pure, right? That's the difference between the two. There are people in this world that are open and pure with you. Do you want a wee-wee? You want a wee-wee, doggy? There are people in this world that are open and pure with you, and there are those that pretend to be pure and open, but are liars. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. To quote me Nana, Peter, my mother, Peter, there are wolves in sheep's clothing out there. That's how it works. There are 2 skeletons in this world. You're one or the other. You cannot sit in my forensics class for 6 months. Unless, of course, you're not even listening to anything I'm saying. You just sat in chat talking shite. That's the only way you cannot understand this. And what's even better is, a few minutes before I booted you, I booted the other one who said it's not all of them. 3 times that person said it, and I let it slide once. Second time I've paid attention. Third time you're gone. You got no chance. It's all of them. All of them. Nothing beats forensics. There is no subject in the world that's going to help you more to find God and to find the truth than those 2 skeletons on screen. Not your mud floods. Certainly not Shemantria, as Sean calls it. They're all fake. Everything is man-made. The only thing that isn't man-made is your skeletons. They were made by God. You can debate flat earth with people for ages and ages. The other day, I met a lady, and even if it was the truth, just like I told her at the time, I can already tell you do not care, right? And she was shocked that I knew she didn't care. I said, even if the world's flat, you're not bothered, are you? She went, no, I'm not. I said, well, there you go. What's the point of us even having this heartfelt debate? Well, it's heartfelt for me because I'm a child of God. I'm endowed with faith, and I have to be patient. I understand that, Father. I have to have patience. But there's a certain point in learning the truth that you no longer pander around people, right? You understand? My channel is for those that really want to know the truth, not for those that are lukewarm. You understand? If you can try and... if there's not one of you can give me a single name that's going to turn out to be a normal person. Not one of you can give me that name. But yeah, you want to come in a chat and tell the students, oh, this person, I don't know who we did. Who was it? Toby Stevens, 2 first names. You want to come in this class. No, it wasn't Toby Stevens, was it? Who was it? That was someone else. Unless you're the same person, I don't know. I can't remember what the name was. Oh, it was the drummer. It was a drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers who had no pictures. Did you notice when we went to look for that person, there was just one gate? You picked the most minuscule member of the band, the drummer, not the singer, Ian Brown. Ian Brown, instantly, you find the gates. But the drummer, you picked the most least and then said that one's a real person and you know their family. Yeah, well, I grew up with someone that I knew and turned out to be one of these. But I didn't know them. I didn't know the family. I just know who they are. Just like they can't even tell you the colour of my eyes. They can't tell you my phone number. They can't tell you what my brother's name is. You understand? That's knowing someone, when you know someone personally. If you are in a place surrounded by these people, you're going to know using these forensic techniques. You are. Where I live in Grimsby, I see lots and lots of normal people. But this training that I've given you, I'm telling you now, with my hand on my heart, I'm telling you now, when you see one of these people, they will jump out at you. It happened to me for the first time properly. I was walking down the street. I told you, I got to the corner shop where all the kids from school, there was just a big crowd of people in front of me, all hustling, bustling to get through a bottleneck. And I was looking down at feet. And as soon as I saw the feet, I thought, they're women. And when I looked up, they both had beards. But it was instantaneous. Just by looking at the feet, I knew there was women. As I came up, the face was instantaneous as well. I could see the egghead straight away with a beard. Before, I'd have been fooled. I probably would have been fooled thinking they were just young lads. Young, feminine-looking lads. Because I didn't know any better. There are differences in the male and female skull. Men have further apart rectangular eyes. Women have rounded, close-set eyes. Men have bigger noses, bigger teeth, wider dental arch to match far apart eyes, and a square jaw to match those two. Women have sloping jaws, pointed chins to match the close-set eyes and the smaller nose. They have an upside-down, egg-shaped face. Agent D, yeah. And men have a blockhead, an absolute blockhead. And that's where you look at it, you understand? Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research without the need for permission or payment to a copyrighted holder. No money, no shekels getting exchanged. This is the way the world is. You cannot get to a place of power. You cannot become an actress or an actor, a ballerina, a footballer, an F1 racing car, a pilot, an astronaut. You cannot become these things ever. A politician, even down to your town mayors, you're not allowed to become them unless you've been flipped. I don't know if that's the same in Grimsby. I haven't looked at all the mayors in Grimsby. It's not a very big place, but I don't really pay attention to my local politics. I've got to admit, I can't even tell you the name of my local politician. I care so little about any of it. I can't wait for the whole system just to fall on its arse, and these people are left exposed for what they are, and all of the liars that have been surrounding you. Well, they're all going to be exposed. You'll know them by their fruits, right? You will know them by their fruits. I've been asked to do this show. They're not even famous to me. They're not. Lola Tongue Belly. What a strange name. Belly, really. I don't even know if I can be bothered to do the memes for them. Or check. Hang on. Let me just open up the back file. Search file. H's. There you are. Right, there's H's file ready to search. Let's have a look. Lola Tongue Belly. Well, Belly's going to find it, innit? I can't imagine anybody else called Belly. Oh, here we go. Whilst it searches, we'll go in and look at this guy with a big face. Look at the size of that smile. Where is it? Lion smile. Rectangle-shaped eyes. Massive ears. Square jaw. It's an absolute blockhead look. No boobs. Flat-chested. Trying to hunch his shoulders together. In reality, look, a newbie like, no, she's got short, sloping shoulders. Wherever there's a plain colour behind them, usually white as well, not pink, they can Photoshop as much as they want in it. They really can. Unlike these pictures where they can't. Like that one, look at the difference. Straight across shoulders, no Photoshopping, no nothing, look. It's a bloke with boobs. 1,000-yard stare. Boys in dress. Look at the size of them feet. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. We're looking at the long neck of Lola Tongue Belly. I don't know what his name is. Back file. Have we done him? Belly. Why is that not searching? What's wrong here? Oh, why is it on that? Wait. Can we search again? Is it searching again? Oh, you've bored me. Right, Lola instead. Lola. Search. Now it's searching. Right, away it goes. Llama chameleon. That's a bloke all day long. Look at that plinth. It's not a neck, it's a plinth. 20 inches from chin to neck. We're done. It's a bloke. Final answer. He looks like an ironing board. Long male arms. Massive male feet. It's a flip-flop. Till the cows come home. Is that you there? We're done. Look at the size of them. I said they had big feet, look. There's a perfect male gait. Those two are offset, but that one's perfect, look. Straight legs, knees together, big feet. Both of them looking forward at 6 o'clock, and the knees, look. Knee punching forward, not opening up, not creating a flamingo, a diamond, or anything else. Lola tongue. Belly. I've never heard that name as a surname before. Belly. I've heard Bell, but not Belly. Lola tongue. Walking. Oh my gosh. Oh, there are gates. We're good to go. Right. I was just going to say I'm not bothering, and then I could see plenty of them. That one. That one. Is that him? No, someone else. Straight legs. Is that him? That is him. What are you scratching at, dog? And that one, fifth. We're done. Lola tongue belly. Now, don't expect me to make this into singles. I'm not even supposed to be doing new people. I'm supposed to be doing famous people. So this is going to be quick. Save the image. Save the image. We'll take that as you. Oh my god! I'll take that anyway, just for your neck. We'll do something with that neck. I want a close up, 50-50 me. It's closer. That one's better. We'll take that as your 50-50. We're done. Save image. Next. The summer I turned pretty. Christopher Brinney. Is it a TV show or a reality show? What am I watching? What is it? I don't know. Oh, that's a woman. Final answer. That's a girl. Look at that egghead. Close set, beautiful eyes, small high set ears, deep philtrum, fake Adam's apple implant. I was going to say he looks a little bit like Leonardo. Leonardo. Does look like Leonardo DiCaprio though, doesn't she? Oh, he's got his baps out. Let's have a look. It's Sunday night. Nana's got his baps out. Oh, they're disgusting. They're necrotic. Look, they're dead. They're dying. Oh, look. Truth in plain sight. Yeah. Truth in plain sight. Dupe in delight. We'll take that as your face. What's his name? Christopher Brinney. CB. 33 father. All right, let's go after the gates. The face is womanly. We're done. You don't need any markers on that, right? You can see what it is. There we go. Game over. Look at those look at those hips. We're done on the hips alone. We are done, look. Jeffree Star. I've already done it. Flamingo foot. I don't know which one's which. I think it's that one on the right. Flamingo. Is that a fully? That's a fully. In line. That's a beautiful diamond there. Look at that expanded diamond. That is not Christopher Brinney. That's in with a big massive rump steak ass. Christopher Maloney. The other one. It's definitely not Brinney. There she is. That's a nice gait as well. Look at that. Inline footfall. Elbows out. Bink-a-dink-a-dink. Bink-a-dink-dink-dink. We're done. Can't see any others. Yeah, let's tell them. And we're done. Save the image. 1. Save image. 2. Save. Oh, I don't know if I want that one. Yeah, go on then. We'll take it. Flamingo foot. That's a posture. That's a nice flamingo, hidden by the coat, but it's still there. Save. Oh my God, will you save that picture? There we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That really does look like Leonardo. Was that Leonardo? No, it's Christopher, but it really does look like Leonardo now. Right, we're done. Let's take that face. I'm done. Bink. Next. Rain Spencer images. It's a bloke. He reminds me of Danica someone. Danica. I can't remember his name. Right. Broad male shoulder. Head like a cannonball. He's got small ears for a bloke though. Mind you, so's my brother. That is a cannonball. Absolute melon of an head. Look at the size of it. I need a 50-50 on it. Look at that jawbone. Massive mouth, square jaw, long neck, broad shoulders, flat chested, rectangle shaped eyes, short sloping forehead. Head is shaped like a block. Look, like an absolute block. I was going to say he reminds me of Kate Moss, and there he is. He looks just like Kate Moss there. Let's go back. I don't like that 50-50. That's it's a bit big. It's too big, too big, too big, too big. Too big. No, that one will have to do. We'll take that as your 50-50. It's a bit small, but I'll take it. Let's go straight to walking. Walking. There we go. That's almost as above, so below. Almost. If I could have that other arm in there, I'd take it. Walking. You know, you're not walking. Oh, this is going down the pothole straight away, I'm telling you. Yeah, this is not happening. That's the second one in line. Lola had it. He had it. Third, Rachel Blanchard. Let's have a look. Images. Reminds me of Gwyneth Paltrow a bit. Is it Gwyneth I'm saying? No. It's... Oh, I can't think of his name. Rectangle shaped, inset eyes. Look at that brow bone covering over the top. It's a blockhead. Large smile, big cheekbones. It's a boy. Square jawline. Thick clavicles. Where is your massive melon for a face? That'll do. 50-50. And it's a bit small. That's better. We'll take that as your 50-50. Look at them clavicles. Psh, this is your captain speaking. Zip up your pants, boys, and put your seats back into... put your trays back into the upright position. Oh, yeah. Cover up the clavicles, why don't you? Let's have a look. Blanchard, if you ain't got no gates, I'm just going to shut these investigations down, I'm telling you. Yeah, these are nobodies. I'm wasting my life. This is the last one I'm going to do. If this one's got no gates, I'm out of here, I'm telling you. Right, let's start with the face. It's an absolute egghead. Look how the chin and jaw narrows into a point. Open eye sockets, look. No brow bone. All soft and rounded, look. Males are sharp. We have sharp lines everywhere, not soft curves. Getty seal of approval. It's a woman. Final answer. Let's go to walking. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're definitely done. Right, I'm closing all of these Windsors down. I can't be bothered to do any of this show because they're not famous. Let's have some real people. Telly Savalas, that's a good choice. Telly Savalas, otherwise known as Kojak. He did a voiceover for a documentary on Birmingham, and it's so rank when you watch it. Hi, I'm Telly Savalas. This is Birmingham. You really gotta watch it. It's terrible, terrible. I don't know why such an A-class actor would it. Oh, I do. Money would have gone and done that, but there you go. Right, Telly Savalas. I've definitely got Telly in the back file, haven't I? We just look for Belly. Let's look for Telly. Telly, search. What's it? Searches for TS. We'll go have a look at the images. It's an egghead straight away. Do you know who he reminds me of? Dave Courtney. For those of you that don't know who Dave Courtney is, it's because they've both got bald female heads. Dave Courtney, 2 first names. The Courtney, bowing before the royals. That's what it reminds me of. Dave Courtney, gangster, English gangster. He's got a big fiver, don't you? You remind me of Goldie as well. He looks like Goldie. Let's go back. Telly Savalas, lollipop sucking, bald-headed woman. That arm akimbo. Oh, is he holding hands? Oh, he's holding hands, I think. No, is he? Oh, he is. Yeah, she is. Telly Savalas. It reminds me of Vin Diesel as well. Where was that picture? That one there. Reminds me so much of Vin Diesel. Look at that inline footfall. We're looking at Egghead Telly Savalas. All day long. Shut up about my head. It is not... Oh, I forgot to post the stream. 1 second. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic-tac. As if I totally forgot to post the stream. I'm a dickhead. How long have we been going? Over an hour. No thanks. Let's go back. Open that one. And then Bink. Bink. There we go. Copy. No! Oh my gosh. Mouse work. Pause. Is that now? That is now. It said Friday, not Sunday. Copy. Twitter. Tweet. Sorry, I totally forgot to. I'm out of rhythm. YouTube. Why does that not say my name? Usually it says my name. And that one doesn't. That's very weird. There you go. Sunday Night Live. Right, we're back. Let's hit that one. Okay, sorry about that. Back. Open. Back file. Telly. And there he is. I used that picture as well. Telly Savalas. Okay. I've got 4 gates here. So there are gates for Telly Savalas. I didn't even do the skull check, did I? Sorry. Right, so the skull check would be arched eyebrows look, open eye sockets. She got large but high set ears, pink lips, of course, the soft jawline, and of course this beautiful forehead. Do you know if you put a goatee beard on that, it'd look like Anton LaVey? Can anyone else see Anton LaVey there? It's strange, but looking back, you know, with hindsight, you can see them almost, and especially ones like this. See them instantly. They don't pass. Got small faces, look. Draw a triangle. It's tiny. Telly Savalas walking. We've seen a couple already, but let's see if we can't get those minces. There's a nice one. From the inside leg. Broken flamingo. Husband's got straight legs. There's a belter. Game over. Telly Savalas is a woman all day long, proven by the way she walks, look. You can't undo this once you see it, folks. You really can't. Inline. Even this, who's this fat bitch here? Look, that's a woman. I don't care what you say, it's a woman all day. Look at that Joey pouch. She's had a few kids, that one. But they love to put them together. I don't know whether they have... They do have areas, of course, like Hollywood, etc., where these people are rife, where normal people walk among them and don't recognise them at all. But they recognise you. That's the difference. You don't recognise them, but they know when they're talking to you. Broken leg, diamond, all day long. There's problems in that picture. Telly Savalas is a woman. Final answer. Let's go over to Twitter real quickly. Take me home. You can post Telly Savalas up there. There you go. Telly Savalas. As if I missed that other one. Savalas. Oh, Savalas. Telly Savalas. There you go. Done. Let's cut that one out, shall we? Come back, close that, open a new one. If it didn't pass, they wouldn't have already been called out decades ago. Yeah, I know. Right, Tory Butler Hart. Who the is Tory Butler? It's not famous, Ed Nelson. Tory Butler Hart. Oh my gosh. Hart. How hard is it, mouse? There you go. Oh, I've got to cut out Telly Savalas. Let me just cut out Telly. Telly Savalas. There we go. Create. Right, it's done. Next. Images, div. What's going on there? He's grabbing his man boob. We're done on that face. It's an absolute blockhead. Look at it. It's not shaped like an egg, is it? Women are soft and rounded. The face narrows into a pointed chin. Does that look like a pointed chin? It's absolutely square, look. Absolutely square. Rectangular, far apart eyes, look, with brow bone. Short, sloping, wide forehead. It's a blockhead. Look at the neck. It's a plinth. And then the clavicles. Look how thick they are. Thick, long clavicles. Man, final answer. Walking. Yeah, it's not even famous. Stop asking for unfamous people. I'm telling you, you're wasting my life. Next, JD Vance. Have I not already done Vance? I swear I've done Vance. JD Vance. Search. Yep, just wasted 20 seconds of my life. Let's go again. Next. John Cryer. JC code. Go on then. Absolute egghead. Edge shaped like a tic tac. Look at that. I've had to say this fail. I've had to say this a few times now. Oh.
Hey up, and welcome to Callum's Corner. Now, I've had to say this a few times now.
A few
This
times now.
is the final time
It's the
that I will
final
say
time.
this. Shut up about my head. It is normal.
It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic tac. Oh, but it does look. It really does. Final answer. That's a woman. Look at the 5 head. I'm going to have to cover that beard up. Look at the 5 head. Tells you exactly what it is. Face too small. Teeth too small. Lips too pink. Oi, you. Gobbit. Night night, Albie. It's been a while since I had to cover you up. Yeah, right. Right, you might sleep now. Right, so I'm looking at John Cryer from 2.5 Men. He was he the little boy? No, he wasn't. That's someone else, isn't it? He was one of the uncle, Charlie's brother or whatever. Look at that egghead. It's an absolute belter. This is what happens when you put the crimson jaw on a woman. The face still remains small, look. The head still remains massive, look. We're done. It's a woman. Final answer. Small ears, pink lips, small dental arch, close set eyes, vertical forehead. You can still see the dial M for Masons, look. You can see the way the skull bellows outwards, look. See it? It only happens with this skull, look, where it bellows outwards. Men's come inward, look, on each side. Women's bellow outwards. The widest part on a woman's face is in a hairline. Are those pictures all right at home? Are they on screen? That don't look right. Why don't that look right? Let me have a look. No, you can see him, can't you? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's come back to class. John Cryer from, whatchamacallit? 2.5 Men. Absolutely no chin look. Look at the diamond shape at the bottom of his face. No jawline, no chin bone. Face squashed downwards. It's a woman. Final answer, John Cryer. Walking. Oh, game over, John. Let's open up the back file and put Cryer in there. Cryer. There we go. Bink. Hello, Juice. How you doing? Dutch girls, you are beautiful. How you doing, darling? Cryer searching. Right, John Cryer's a woman. Final answer. Look at that gait. Any questions? Well, there's another one, just in case you do have any questions. This is how quick it is to understand what is going on. You cannot, and I will not allow you, to sit in my class for 6 months. 6 years even. Some people will sat here 6 years. I can't tell the difference. After 6 years, you don't know it's all of them. That's as long as I've been doing this, 6 years. That means every single celebrity that I've proven is secretly transgendered, you weren't paying attention to. Kidding me. Absolutely kidding me. You can tell just by one picture whether you're looking at a man or a woman. We're not talking about the skulls. Skulls is a different area. Just talking about the gates. You can tell. John Cryer, backfile. Do we have him? We do. And it's that picture. Strangely enough. Cryer. Let's have a look. Oh, no, don't defragment the hard drive. There. Cryer. There you go. John Cryer. JC code. JC code? What does the JC code mean, I hear you say? Jesus. Wash away my troubles. You ruined it, YouTube, you bitches. Shoving adverts in there. There we go. Let's go back. ACDC code and the JC code. JC, Jesus Christ. There is only one. There can be only one. And there it is again. John Cryer, mincing like a woman. That looked like as above, so below. Where was that? Oh no, he's doing a kicky kick. Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right, we're done. John Cryer is a girl. Proven by the way she walks. I can't believe I can't find any more gates on her. Oh, there's one. Full mince, feet outwards. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at Superman carrying that bloke with the big feet. Size of them hooves. Is that really Margot Kidder? That don't look like Margot. It looks like Princess Diana or one of those Victoria's Secret. Look at her length of what Superman's carrying there. The world we live in is inverted. You've been lied to since the moment you got here. They told you, look, no stars in space. Is that the moon? You've been lied to since you got here. Everything's a lie. And I mean literally everything. God gave you a brain and discernment that you should be able to work this out for yourself. Superman comes from the house of El. El means God, right? E-L. Well, it does in the chosen people's language. They call themselves the chosen people. Self-anointed. Me, I know that God chose people like myself to find out this information. The ones that have been lied to. He knew that we would care. He knew that we would trumpet for him. We'd blow trumpets. We'd ring the bells. We would cry. We would be the town criers. Not the John Criers. We'd be the town criers in this smorgasbord of lies. I'm really grateful that God woke me, that he wanted me to know these things. And it's really downheartening, I know, when you try and explain to your friends and family and they don't want to know, they don't care. I understand, I can empathise with you. I really, really can. I can empathise with you. That it breaks your heart knowing that the closest people to you, if they don't care about this, it also means they don't care about you, right? That's the end all. That's what you come to at the end of this, right? Is that not only do they not care about the truth, they don't care about you either. But someone does. And he's bigger and more powerful than anything you've ever seen in your life. God. He cares about you. He cared enough to wake you, right? He cared enough to give you the essence, the spiritual essence of him back into your life. That's what happened to me. I found I had a spirit. I didn't realise I was very special. I was a special creation of God's. I always believed that I was a monkey on a spinning ball in an ever-expanding universe, and I'm not important. And that's what they want everybody to think. I hate this place. I really do. Can't wait to go and meet God. Don't you dare make it 120 years down here, Father. I'm at 52 now. I do not want to be here at 102. Not unless you've come back. We're done. John Cryer is biologically a woman. Final answer. Let's close that window. We did post it on Twitter, didn't we? Telly Savalas. 2 Eggers. It's funny how they look alike, don't they, look? They look alike. Because they've both got squashed down faces and big 5 heads. Telly Savalas. Let me cut out John Cryer. John Cryer. John. No, it's not an H, is it? No, that's it. Cryer. John Cryer. Create. Yep, lovely. Let's come back to class. Wyatt Russell, never heard of it. Sebastian Stan, never heard of it. I want real people. Danica Patrick, that one I've heard of. Danica, is that the race car driver? Still not mega famous. Danica Patrick. That one, there we go. Danica Patrick, images. That's a man. Final answer. That's a dude wearing a woman's clothing. That's a dude in women's bikini. I don't even know what to say. How does that even pass? Danica Patrick is a massive dude as well. That one where he's semi-naked is just like, oh my gosh. Well, that one's semi-naked as well, but that's not the one I want about. Who's doing yoga? Danica Patrick. Yeah, we've definitely done this one as well, I think. Let me check back file. Bink. Danica Patrick. Patrick, just put Danica in there, you div. I was looking at pictures. Danica. D-A-N-I-C-A. Danica. Searching. Right, Danica. Search. Danica Patrick, that's a man. Final answer. Look at that face. Look at that neck. Look at the Adam's apple. Look at the thickness of this mastoid. It's like a piece of rope. I want your clothes, your motorbike keys, and your boots. Dude, and he's got a 6-pack, look at that. No baby in the history of babies has been born from a male's abdomen. And nor will they be. It's a grace from God. It was a gift and a grace from God that you, the women in this world, will bring life into it. Huge male clavicles, male neck, long male upper, up and down body look. That is not a womb. It's an abdomen. It's a 6-pack. Danica Patrick, 2 first names from the tribe of Dan. Walking. Done. Game over. That's a bloke look. Look how straight the legs are. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between his feet. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between the feet. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between the feet. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between the feet from the back. Again, trying to walk like a woman. Looks nothing like a real woman though, does it look? And again, trying to walk like a woman, but it doesn't look like a real woman because he's got straight legs. It really is that simple. Danica Patrick fails forensics. Let's open up that window. Let's cut that one out and add Danica Patrick in there. Where is he? Danica Patrick. There he is. 2 first names. Danica Patrick. Oh, Patrick. Spell it right, Peter. There we go. Danica Patrick. Done. Let's cut the next one out. Let's get rid of that one. Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star. It's a big face. Even for a woman, it's a big face. Long face. It's not a big face. It's a long face. A big skull. That's what I mean. Where are we? Oh yeah. Cut Danica Patrick out. He said. Danica Patrick. And we're done. 2 first names. Let's add this one back. Jeffree Star. Is this meant to be a gay guy? Isn't it? Is Jeffree meant to be a gay guy who does makeup? Is that what he's meant to be? She is meant to be. It's a long face, a very long face. Granted, they've done a job on her, but she's tall, isn't she? For a real woman, for a bio woman, she's tall. No neck though, strangely enough. Wow, she looks really womanly there. Pixie look. And again, the egghead look. Look how wide it is at the top. It's supposed to be wide here at the bottom. It's supposed to look like a block, not an egg. Jeffree Star. We got gates on here. Walking. I don't know if this one's a double flip-flop or it's open. I'm not sure. I've got no idea. But it walks like a girl, that's for sure. Inline footfall. I'm still seeing a girl. I'm still seeing inline girl. Wide hips. At the bottom, pear-shaped look. Big shoulders, I agree, but wide hips. Inline footfall. Is that Jeffree there? Skull and bones look. Black flag. That's not him. That's Jeffree there. That's quite the diamond you got showing there, Jeffree. 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 Who's that? Kat Von D. Who's that one? He's a dude as well. Let's go back. Does he hang around with that one? Is that who he hangs around with? Right, we're looking at Jeffree Star, who's got no bloody gates. They've done this on purpose, you know, when they don't put the gates in. There's a few there. I'm sure we've got her. Let's have a look. Oh, why has that not gone back? Danica. Let's get rid of Danica. Star should find her. Search. As it searches for Jeffree Star, we'll get rid of Jeffree. Come back up. Next, Air Supply. Never heard of them, Sally. I want really known people. James Charles. Never heard of it. Aaron Rodgers. Is that a footballer? I think I know who that one is. Aaron Rodgers. Again, not mega famous. I want worldwide famous. That's a footballer. AOC. Have we not done AOC? AOC. I swear we've done AOC, haven't we? Oh, as if it haven't. What's his name? I don't even know what his name is. Tell me what his name is. Next. Wyatt Russell. Never heard of him. Sebastian Stan. Never heard of him. Nicolas Cage. That's a request. Have we already done Nicolas Cage? Are you even checking? Nicolas Cage. Cage. Search. I swear I've done Nicolas Cage. I just remember saying Nicholas. Nicolas Cage. Find. No. Oh, we haven't. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. I don't think we have done Nicholas. You got me. Let's do Nicholas. That's an egghead. Nicolas Cage. Next. Oh, did I cut the other one out? Who was it? I can't remember who it was. Jeffree Star. Oh, wait. Back file. I didn't even post a picture, did I? Star. You gotta be here. Let's have a look. There he is. There she is. Jeffree Star. Star. That's what I call you. Jeffree Star. There you go. Double flip flop. I don't know how you spell it. I care. Dink. Now I can cut out Jeffree Star. Oops. Do that again. Oh my gosh. Cancel. Do it again. Edit. Sorry, I'm trying to get back into this rhythm of cutting and editing films for you. Alright, there we go. Jeffree Star. That'll do nicely. Stay. Jeffree Star. Next. Think. Nicolas Cage. Oh, put Cage in the back file. 1 second. Speed up, Peter. Cage. Searching. Nicholas. Do you get it yet? Nicholas. No knickers on. Nicolas Cage. Images. It's an egghead. Instantly. Look how long and narrow the face is. Like Jeffree Star's. Long, narrow face. The massive buck teeth of a woman. High set ears. We're done. Nicolas Cage. Woman, final answer. Is that young Nick? It is. Soft eyes. The long face, just like Jeffree Star. He looks like, do you know what he looks like there? I thought it was Ross from Friends. I really thought it was Ross from Friends. Right, let's have a look. Egghead, final answer. Close set, soft eyes. No brow bone, no cheekbones, high set ears, no trachea, sloping shoulders. Nicolas Cage. Walking. I'm lost without you, Air Supply. I know who it is. I know it's a band, but not famous enough, Sally. I can't stress this enough. I want world famous names that everyone recognises, like Nicolas Cage, like Johnny Depp. But we've done both of them now, so don't ask for that. Nicolas Cage with diamond, straight-legged mail order bride lot. Straight legs, needs to have a space between his feet. Diamond from Flamingo, zigzag leg. Broken leg, Flamingo foot. Full mints, Nicolas Cage. There's loads of flamingo feet slot. In line. Full mints. Full mints, wrong angle. And there. Final one. There you go. 5 full minces. You cannot undo forensics once you've learned it. You cannot undo it. What do you mean you can't hear me? Don't talk wet. My mic's too loud. No, it's not. I've checked it loads of times. Everybody had complained, not one person. Once you've learned it, you cannot. That's perfect. No wrong with that. Right, Nicolas Cage, done. Open up the new one. Take that one. Open that one. And Cage should be in the backfire, ready to go. Oh, I've got loads of them. I don't know which one to do. Knackers, we'll put them all in there. Why not? Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage. NC. Done. Post. Tweet. Let's come back to class. Let's put another one in. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Where am I? Matthew Modine, that's a request. MM33. Matthew Modine. Is he the one from Full Metal Jacket? He is, isn't he? This is my rifle and this is my gun. Matthew Modine. Oh, let me cut out Nicolas Cage. 1 second. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage. Edit. Nice. Let's do another one. Matthew Modine. From loads of movies. We've got a pointed chin, we've got close to eyes, we've got widest in the hairline, she's got big ears for a woman, I'll give you that. But high-waisted trousers look, short body, long leg, wrong way round, it's supposed to be right there in the middle, pants should be cut off about there. Men have 50-50 bodies. Matthew Modine, final answer. It's an egghead with a jaw implant, close to eye, small teeth, pink lips, massive 5 head. Stranger Things. Oh, that's why. I didn't see that. Walk in. Now we'll get just Matthew Modine's gates. There we go. That's an inline footfall from the top look. It's a woman. Inline footfall with diamond. Look at them baggy pants again. Baggy trousers. Matthew Modine mincing through Hollywood, look. And we're out of pictures, really. Have I got a Matthew Modine? I wonder if we have. Let's have a look. You got me here. I can't remember. Well, I've done that many. I must have done Modine, surely. Search. Let's see if it comes up, boys and girls. Matthew Modine. Searching. Oh my gosh, why is it taking so long? Modine. Oh, it must be an old one. If it's taking this long, I must have done it. Oh, I haven't got one. Usually it finds it by now. Twitter. Tweet. Back file again. And there it is, Matthew Modine. We do have him. Different gates as well. Matthew Modine. And we're done. Post. Let's come back to class. Let's shut Matthew down. Let's open up a new one. Why have I gone that far up? Don't need to go that far up. There we go. That's better. Jake Bon Jovi, not famous enough. Kendall Jenner. Have we not already done Jenner? Kendall Jenner. Just get rid of Kendall. This is why it's important to spell it correctly, Shawnee. Bruce Jenner. No Kendall Jenner. Go on then, we'll do Kendall. Why not? Oh, open. Kendall. Kendall. Kendall Jenner. Search. Let's cut the last one out. Who was it? Matthew Modine. Matthew Modine, 33 Valor. Create. Right, let's come back to class. Open up that one. Did I tweet Matthew Modine? I did. Let's have you. Kendall Jenner. Images. Bink. Right. Kendall Jenner. There we go. Yeah. Bink. That's a dude. Look at them clavicles. Square shoulders, long arms, big neck. Look at the Adam's apple poking out. That trachea. Deep set eyes, look. Thick brow bone overhanging the eye, look. On each side, short sloping forehead. They've feminized the jaw to look like a slope, look. But it's still a square chin when you get it square on. There's a place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. That's what we're looking for. Square the face off, the head, and you get the male skull looking back at you lot. Big mouth, wide eyes, big cheekbones, all day long. I see a man, far apart eyes, thick brow bone, short sloping forehead. Feminize the chin, that's all I've done. I'll take that as you. No, I don't need to take it. I've got it, Anna. I know I have. There's no way Kendall Jenner's not been done. Jenner, search. Right, let's come back. Kendall Jenner. There's a nasty ass picture in a bikini somewhere. I can't remember which one. If I see it, I'll show you it. Done. Kendall Jenner, straight legs, knees together. It's a man, long arms as well. Look. Open. Straight legs, knees together. That's just, look at the size of Kendall Jenner and look at the bloke in the background. There's a problem here. Is that Kendall Jenner on the catwalk? It is. Straight legs, knees together. I didn't realise he was a Victoria's Secret. Well, he has to be a Victoria's Secret model, really, doesn't he? We're done. Look at them shoulders, man. Straight legs, knees together. Space. But hello, wildlife and fisheries. And again, two dudes walking down the street with a Doberman pincer. And one more, just for good measure. Kendall Jenner's a bloke. Final answer. Next. Oops. Kendall Jenner. Away it goes. Next. Bum 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 bum. Danica Patrick did that one. Yeah, I got a strike cafe. It's about, I would say I don't know who that is. Tim Roth. Are you winding me up? I swear down I've done Tim Roth. Tim Roth. There you go. 20 seconds of my life wasted. AOC. Oh, we looked that one. Don't know who that is. Dynamo. Oh, Dynamo the Magician. Come on then. Yeah, let's do that one. Stephen Frayne. That's who we're looking for. Yeah. Images. Oh, did I cut the other one out? Wait 1 second. Kendall Jenner. No, I didn't. 1 second. Kendall Jenner. Oh, I've done it again. Why do I keep putting that space there? I'm in front of myself typing. There we go. Next, we're looking at Dynamo, otherwise known as Stephen Frayne. Do you know what's really strange about this one? Because when I was a magician, I actually met his family in Cleethorpes. They said we're his cousins. And do you know what? For the life of me, I wish I'd had this skill at the time, because then I'd have been able to spot them right in front of me, wouldn't I? I might have been entertaining. I think I've entertained a lot of flip-flops over my lifetime. I think I have. Without knowing. Truly without knowing. But this one's family I met in Cleethorpes when I was quite versed at magic by this time. I was pretty good at it. And I wonder if they were flip-flops, the people that I spoke to in that pub that time. I'm racking my brain. I can remember one of them. And do you know what it reminds me of? Now I'm thinking about it. RoboCop. I don't know what the actor's name is. Actors. Peter Weller, no. Nancy Allen, 2 first names. Miguel Ferreira. That's it. I don't know the name, but that... Oh, that is it. That is who I'm seeing. One of them looked like this. To my mind, you're making me think back, like, I don't know, 15 years nearly. To my mind, he looked something like that. Smaller version of that. But that's what he looked like. I wonder if he was a girl. I've got no idea. Right, let's have... what's his name? Stephen Frayne. Dynamo. I used to love magicians and magic. I was a children's entertainer. I did close-up magic at tables for weddings and christenings. I really do miss it. I really do. I used to love entertaining people, making people smile and amazing them with close-up sleight of hand, because that's what we're talking about. It's not magic. The magic is here in the face. That's real magic. That's real spellbinding right there, not this. This is entertainment. This is the real spell that you think that Dynamo is a man, because he looks like a bloke, because he's got a beard. He's got no boobs. His name's Stephen. You would literally think, oh, it's a dude. Just by looking at him, you think, oh, it's a dude. But it's not. It's a woman in disguise. How can we tell? Well, women have close set, rounded, open eye socket look, rounded in shape. They have flatter foreheads, smaller ears. They lack jawbones. And when you look at them, they've got these beautiful, soft, doughy eyes. These shiny... My mum used to call them Jesus eyes, because all the pictures of Jesus, all of Jesus she's thinking of, Jesus of Nazareth. Is it Jesus of Nazareth? Jesus of Nazareth. Yeah, it is. My mum, those eyes, look. She called them Jesus eyes, not knowing what she was looking at. She's looking at a woman playing Jesus. If you think for 1 second that any of the people that played Jesus was a man, you're wrong. If you think any of the pictures depict a man, some of them you'd be right, but not the main ones like this. They all depict feminine features. I agree. Not that one. That one doesn't. That one's got male cheekbones, deep set eyes. You see, when I'm talking about a real artist, not just a real artist, but one that's been touched by God, redraws Jesus. When they redraw Jesus from their interpretation, they draw a manly Jesus, not this egg-headed one here with the rounded, open, arched eyebrows. They don't draw this one because they're copying from this. And this is what my mum saw. She called it Jesus eyes. And it's not Jesus eyes. It's feminine eyes. That's what I'm looking at. And this film here, that picture, where was it? With the eyes. That's not a good shot, that one. She called them Jesus eyes. It's because she was looking at an estrogen-filled eyeball. Women's eyes are shinier than men's. Men have steely gazes. They have 1,000-yard stares, we call it. This one, lacking brow bone, cheekbone, jawbone. I can't remember who plays it. Robert Powell, that's who it is. Robert Powell said he hated playing this part because people treat him like Jesus, and he hated that. I can understand this from her point of view, that she's a woman, she's a liar and a deceiver who was made to play the role of Jesus Christ, and everyone adores her, not realizing that the real Son of Man was born of a woman, not made on a laboratory table, not carved up and dished out the way these monsters do it, you know. Yeah, anybody who can do this to a child, sick. But it's happened all around the world, and they're still doing it to children. People talk about white hats and the Q information and all this. I would love to believe that there is a white hat organisation and a Q and on, but it's all them. It's false hope that they give, you know. But that's why my mum called it Jesus eyes. Didn't realise she was looking at a woman. Let's come back. And I've got the same thing, these Jesus eyes, as my mum calls it. What it is, you're looking at a woman, estrogen filled eye. You know what he looks like there? He looks like Adrian. Is it not Adrian Childs? That one from, you know who I'm on about. He spoke about the Masons. She spoke about the Masons. And the Australian one. Looks like her. And that's what we've got here. The open, rounded eye socket of a woman. The flat forehead. The lacking of a jawbone. The tiny ears. And the soft, doughy female eyes. Dynamo is a woman. Final, final answer. Walking. Of course, we already covered Dynamo when we saw he had a bee sting. That was funny. But only those of you that actually go and watch my videos that I've already posted are going to see that. There's no gates. You're winding me up. Inline footfall there. Another one there. Wait. Backfile. I didn't open up backfile. Dynamo. It's got to be under Dynamo, surely. Dynamo. Searching. What's it? Searches for Dynamo. We can go after another one. That's a nice mint, Dynamo. And there's another one with a boyfriend. Look at that mastoid there. Look at the long, skinny woman with no meat on her. Dynamo, fails forensics. It's a woman. What's that hand sign you're doing there, Stephen? I can't imagine. Look how hippie she is. I can't imagine what that means or which tribe you come from. Or should I say, which country I'm not allowed to mention. And there you go, telling you the truth, look. Fallen angel in disguise. They love to tell you, they've got to rub it in your face, boys and girls, is what they've got to do. Where's that back file? Give me Dynamo. There he is. Shears. Dynamo. Give me that screen. Open up that. Open up that. And slap Dynamo. Well, you know what? We'll do them both. The bee sting picture can go in there as well. Look at that bee sting. Dynamo. Stephen Frayne. There you go. Bink. Lovely. Let's cut Dynamo out. Let's do another one. No, 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 no. There we go. That's better. Alexandra Cortez. Are you right? That's not right, is it? It's still not right. Alexandra Ocasio Cortez. Copy. Oh, I've just copied. Yeah. Let's take that one. Copy. Try again. Paste. Search. Kamala Harris. That's the one I did. And Candace. But I haven't done AOC. Let's do AOC then. Bink. Oh, did I cut the last one out? I didn't cut the last one out, did I? Who was the last one? Dynamo. Dynamo. Stephen Frayne. Stephen Frayne. Create. Next. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. AOC. This isn't the one that does the talks, is it? It's Candace. You know what? If I didn't know what I knew, I'd quite like Candace. I would. But because I know Candace is part of the club, it kind of ruins the facade, you know, the lie. Images. Cortez, look at them gnashers. Look at the size of them teeth. Deep set far apart eyes. Short sloping forehead. Absolutely. Pass me the sugar cubes. Till the cows come out. It's a big face. Big teeth. Broad shoulders. Do you know, look at that stare. That's 1,000-yard stare. Do you know what it reminds me of? Gal Gadot. Is it Gal Gadot? Or the other one? I can't remember his name. It's one of them. He looks like one of them. He's got a big set of teeth. He's got wide eyes. Oh, that's a dude till the cows come home, isn't it? Cortez back file. Is it Cortez? It is Cortez, isn't it? Cortez. Search. Whilst it searches for Alexandra, we'll go after the gates. There's not many gates. Oh my gosh. It's a man. Final answer. Look at them teeth. You know what that deserves, don't you? Oh, you stiff me with the adverts. Screw you, YouTube. Little shop of horrors. It is his little shop of horrors. Look at all those teeth. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me now. We're looking at AOC. He's got a big neck, hasn't he, the lad? He has, though. Look at that plinth. Square jawline, big mouth, far apart, deep set eyes, male cheekbones. It doesn't matter who you do this to, right? Once you can see that skull, the far apart eyes, you know it's not this one. Once you can do this for yourself, you've got to learn to do this for yourself. I promise you, you won't be sorry about it. It makes your life so much easier to contend with. Once you can do this for yourself, you just go look at anything you want, any story you want, and you can pull it apart all by yourself. You don't need a teacher. You become the teacher. AOC, what is going on with that foot? Usually I say who broke your leg, but that is just a male turning inwards, isn't it? The woman behind him, that little fat there with a beard, the little porg, person of restricted growth. What is that? Oh, sweet baby Jesus, male backlock. Oh, I remember this. One was someone's on this. Tax the rich. I remember this. It's a joke. They don't even need taxes. They can print their own taxes. Oh my word. Look what a cartoonist did. Give him an absolute claw for an hand. Look at that lion's paw. And then look at the neck. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like Pocahontas. It does. Pocahontas was a dude. We've been done. We've been done up like kippers. I'm telling you. Look at the size of them feet. Hello. I'd like them. What do you reckon that shoe is? I reckon that is size 11, 12. It's massive. Alexander Cortez. I've only got size 9s. AOC. There, done. Straight legs, knees together. Is that him? Extreme socialism. I don't think that's him. I don't know if that's him. Is that him? It looks like a bit like him. Whoever it is, it's a dude. Right, Cortez, backfire. What are you saying? Shut up, there's nothing there. Oh, I've spelt it wrong. Cotrez. Cortez. Search again. Once it searches that back file, we'll look for a few more of his... Have I put walking in yet? No. Right, let's just go straight to walking and destroy him. There we go. So, even when you think they're good, they're not good. Look at that gait. Man, final answer. Straight legs. And he walks like me. Look at the man, though, with a diamond showing, look. The women are supposed to show diamonds. Not the men. Straight legs, straight legs, straight legs. 1,000% sure that is a man right there. Just by that one picture. The way his knee and foot is looking forward at 6 o'clock. He's stomping down the stairs like a bloke. Women become more exaggerated on the diamonds and create these beautiful, beautiful shapes. Even when you're ascending the stairs, you still create the diamond look. The man doesn't. Straight legs, knees together look. The woman still creates strange shapes when they're ascending, not descending stairs. But we like descending stairs because it shows the Q line 1000%. Again, Cortez walking like a man, and whoever this hippie shaker. Look at them trousers, man. You gotta be kidding me. I can tell just by the clothes they're wearing now. It's not just the shape or the stance or the posture anymore. The clothes themselves, just that 50-50 that you don't get with a woman. You only get the 50-50 with a man because his hips are lower. The woman has to raise up the pants more, so you get a 40-60. And we're done. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Look, knees together, knees apart. That's how quick it is. Nobody can undo this training. I'm telling you. That's why they've left it till last. It's the one they didn't want you to know. Because once you can do this for yourself, you can apply it to all your favourite truthers. David Wise, Dave Murphy, Globebusters. It don't matter who your favourite truther is. Once you apply the skeleton technique, the forensics, it destroys these liars. Look, straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. Look at that ballet dancer. That looks painful to me. Fellas, tell me, would you really turn your foot and knee at 90 degrees like that when turning a corner? You know you don't. You turn your body, not your leg. Women can turn the legs. That's the difference. You're flexible. Cortez, backfile. You must have him this time. You do have him. Oh, we got 3 of them. Let's open that one. AOC. Give me those 3 pictures. Bink. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. There you go. AOC added to the list. Let's scrub that one. Open that one. Close that one. And then let's go back up and have a look at some requests. Gary Barlow. Gary Barlow. Have I not done Aha? Not Aha. Take That. Did I not do Take That? I swear I've done them. Take That. Have I not done Take That? I could have sworn I did Take That. Wait. Boy bands. Boy, just search boy, see what comes up. I swear down I did Take That. Take That. Boy bands. Try again. Boy bands. In front of myself. Boy bands. Maybe I haven't. I could have sworn I did Take That and Boyzone and I swear down I've got this memory of doing it. Let me just check I didn't do them individually. Barlow. Gary Barlow. Gary Barlow. See, I've got a memory of doing that. Barlow. No. Go on then. Let's do Gary Barlow. Gary Barlow. And Take That. Let's edit out. Who's the last one I did? Alexandria Cortez. Let's add you to the list, Alexandria. Oop. Paste. Create. Right, that one's done. Let's do it next. Gary Barlow, he's got a squashy face. He looks like he's in the sniper division there, doesn't he? Oh, what's wrong with his... I want your clothes, your motorbike keys, and your boots. Look at the state of that. Close to eyes. Bellows outwards look. The skull bellows outwards look. Doesn't draw inwards like mine. See, mine draws inwards. Short sloping forehead. Bink. Wide, open, bellowing, five head. Close to eyes. In the sniper division as well. I didn't realise he had a cross eye. Has he got one? Or is it just that picture? Oh, maybe it's just that picture. Maybe he's looking... No, he's doing it again there, look. Looks like he's in the sniper division. His eyes look out of whack. You cannot get a medal off the King of England. It was the King. They called him Elizabeth. You cannot get a medal from the King of England unless you're in their club. All of them are, of course. Who's that big, tall, lanky biatch? Gary Barlow's kids have shunned fame. That's Gary Barlow's son, daughter. Towering over him. Kids have shunned. A picture of his son towering over him. I'll tell you what, right? You've overdone it on the human growth hormones on your daughter there. Your daughter should have become a basketball player, mate. Look at the size of the real boy there, though, look. Look at that. You know, it's a terrible lie that we're living through. And, well, right there, I'm just in shock. I still can't... You know, when I first saw it, I've never seen his daughter. But straight away I thought, is that his daughter towering over him? His son? No, that's his daughter. His son's there by the look of it, and that's his son. Well, that's his husband, and that's his son. Your daughter went OTT on the HGH, didn't she? There's his husband. Gary Barlow's standalone husband, head and shoulders above Gary Barlow, look. Gary Barlow, why are you so short? Why's your husband got a bigger hand than you? Why's your arm so short, Gary? Robbie, look at that woman looking back at you. You've been fooled, you've been conned, you've been deceived by the devil, is what's happened. These are the devil in disguise. Elvis sung about it. They told you from the off. The devil is the father of all lies. The very first sinner on earth was the devil walking Gary Barlow. Inline footfall. Game over. Gary Barlow's a woman. Final answer. With broken leg and flamingo. Inline footfall. Gary Barlow. Again from Flamingo. We're done. Look at that mint. Andrew Lloyd Webber. They're all part of the show. It's one great big lie. To take you away from God and Jesus. That's what they're here for. If you can't see it, I can't help you. I really can't. It takes the average person a few hours to understand this. I can do it with people in 20 minutes. It takes them a few hours to understand it for themselves. You know, I can teach it in 20 minutes. But it's under their own research. Henley, if you're watching, well done on the research, mate. Isn't it a small world, mate, that your dad knows me and I've already hit your dad with this? Isn't it a small world? Like, I've never met Henley in my life. Most people would be like, he's a motorbike, electric motorbike wearing balaclava. One of the nicest lads you can sit and talk to. You know, real nice, real polite. Just, you know, what the media portrays people as. And they victimise normal people, right? That's what they're here to do. As long as you don't victimise these ones, you know, make these ones the bad people. As long as you make the people around you the bad people, you'll never look at these as bad people. And it works, right? That spell works on us. Take that. Never forget where you're coming from. Women, all day long. Look at the flamingo feet. All three of them, look. Knees separated. Jason Orange, 33. Look at that dude. Look at that dude. I can almost see his bollocks hanging out of there. Another dude here, another dude there. He is a right monster there, though, with the long arms. And you got three girls strutting down the stairs like men. It's just this way. Look, doing the Jesus pose. Who's that? David, what's his name, innit? Craig David. DC in reverse. Devil's Child in reverse. Doing the Jesus pose, look. In front of a church. Gary Barlow, arms akimbo, full mints. Look at the close-set eyes. You see, the ones with eyes like this, the Jesus eyes, they ain't got a chance. They haven't. Now you know about it. When you see them with the Jesus eyes, they ain't got a chance of passing you. That twat in the shop, when I first started doing this, Rage picked up on it, but I didn't pick up on it. It was the second one. The reason I had to grow my hair. Shawnee! Hello, mate. How you doing? I didn't see you come in. How you doing, Paul? They'll never pass in a million years. The ones with these soft eyes, small teeth, the female doughy eyes, they're never going to pass in a million years with you. Like two at the shop that I saw, for the first time ever, my skills kicked in, gate first, and when I looked up I saw faces like this, soft, feminine faces. That grow beards. Women with beards. Gary Barlow, final answer. It's a girl. We've definitely got Gary Barlow in the back file. Now, forget where you're coming from. Gary B should find you. Gary B. Gary. Oh my gosh. Gary B search. There it goes. Let's come back to class. Let's shut down Gary Barlow. Let's open up the next one. Never forget where you're coming from. AOC did that one. Gary Barlow did that one. Digimon Hanuso. Never heard of him. Told you, famous people. Aaron Rodgers, don't know it. Air Supply, I don't know him enough. Babe Ruth. Oh, go on then, let's do Babe Ruth. That is famous. I know it's an old one, but it's a worldwide name. He's the #1 baseball player of all time. She is the #1 baseball player of all time, worth the most money in baseball cards. There's about 3 gates for Babe Ruth, as I recall. But this is testament to how long this has been happening to you. How long they've been doing this to people and children. Gary Barlow. Done. Create. Did we post Gary Barlow on Twitter? Bink. Gary B. There he is. Gary Barlow. There you go. Post. Tweet. Come back to class. Gary Barlow. Oh, right. Babe Ruth. Probably the most famous baseball player of all time. That has got to be one of the most perfect minces you can ask for. Even when you don't know about this, that walk looks funny, doesn't it? You know, the crossed over legs. It looks strange to see. Short arms, wide hips. She's got a big face, a big head, should I say. Not a big face. She's got a big head for a woman. But still soft and rounded. The eyes are still close set. The jaw still slopes from the side look. Absolutely no right angle. You know, if you get a picture of any decent man, let's do Angelina Jolie. That's not how much. Yes, it is. Angelina Jolie. From the side, look at the shadow casting jaw. For starters, I want a side shot. It reminds me of Kylie Minogue there. Look at this square jaw. Look how long the chin and jaw is, firstly. Look how long that skull is. How big it is. And then look at that right angle turn. Large, low set, pointed back ears look. Almost in line with the lips. But it's that square line I want you to look at there. You see it? You can't miss it. Even on a fat bloke, you still have that square line, right? You do understand this. Can we not get a better? It's not right angled enough. I really want to show you there. That's better. Look at that right angle and then look how long and how protruding the chin is. And you go there, look. It's absolutely spoon shaped. Shaped like a spoon, look. Soft and rounded. Let's go back again. Babe Ruth. Well, the clue's in the name, right? Babe and Ruth both refer to a woman. Ruth, the name, and a babe. She's a babe. She's an absolute babe. She could slug a ball, though, couldn't she? Forget where you're coming from. It's a woman. Final answer. We've had 1 gate. Let's open up another one. Walking. Once it does that, we'll go to the back file, open up the back file and put Ruth in there. I should find it. Search. We've got 3 gates for Babe Ruth, I believe. That's the best one. I do believe Shawnee found a real good one as well. Not that one, another one. I can't remember where it was, though. I don't know if it was on the pitch or in real life. Never forget where you're coming from. Never forget where you're coming from. We're looking at Babe Ruth, the most famous baseball player in the world. I don't think I could name another baseball player other than Babe Ruth. Let me think. Nope. Can't think of one. Look at the way they throw balls, look. You throw like a girl. We've seen it many times before, that baseball arm that looks, it literally looks broken, doesn't it? Look at that small face. Forget where you're coming from. The pudgy nose of a woman. Looks a bit piggish, doesn't she? Doesn't that? Looks a bit Miss Piggy-ish. Walking, there's some great pictures of baseball players' backsides as well. Huge backsides. I can't find any other Gates on Babe Ruth. Never forget where you're coming from. Hello, Tubbs. How you doing, mate? She looks slumped into that walk, doesn't she? Wide ass hips. Babe Ruth, backfire. What are you telling me? We've got to have it, surely. There's no way Babe Ruth survived me. Nope, there they are. I couldn't find those other Gates, though. I could not find... Oh, he's playing golf, that's why. Babe Ruth. Failing forensics. It reminds me of Benny Hill a bit there. I don't know why. It must be the rounded skull of a woman that's doing it. Babe Ruth, let's get rid of that. Open up a new one. AOC, where were we? Somewhere around here. Judy. Hello, Judy. I didn't see you come in. Oh, you didn't say hello to me. That's why. Air Supply. I know. I told you. I'm doing famous people. I want names that everyone knows. Alicia Silverstone. Have we not already done Alicia Silverstone? Are you even checking before you post meaningless Alicia? I swear we've done it. Alicia Keys. Oh, maybe we haven't done it. Maybe it's Alicia Keys I was thinking of. So, I could have sworn we did Alicia Silverstone search. No, go on then. Let's do Alicia Silverstone. Bink. Oh, it's a dude, isn't it? Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Nicky, what's his name, off Big Brother, English Big Brother. Who is she? Who is she? That one. Nikki Graham. Two first names, Nikki Graham. Babe Ruth. Edit. Create. Let's come back. Alicia Silverstone is your next request. Oh my, is that him now? Sweet baby, Jesus. He's got a strong neckline now, hasn't he? Deep set eye as well. I can't believe I used to fancy this one. What's that film called? I think it was that film. Is it this one or is it the other one? I can't remember who it is. I'm sure it's this one. Is this the one from, whatchamacallit? Hangover. Is this Alicia Silverstone? No, not Handover. Hangover. Oh, sure. The Hangover. There. Yeah, just find it, will you? The Hangover. There we go. It's cast. Heather Graham. That's who I'm thinking of. They look similar, don't they? Heather Graham and Alicia Silverstone. It's not that one. It was Heather Graham. That I fancied, not Alicia. Right. This one reminds me of Man Dirt, especially there. That really reminds me of Man Dirt. Look at them shoulders. And again, look at them shoulders. Open that picture. It's a dude. Look at it. It's a dude with hardly any boobs. Look at them kneecaps. There you go. Game. Oh, he's standing. That's a shame. Let's go back. Alicia. Oh, well, let's put Silverstone in the back file quickly. Search. Right, there we go. Never forget where you're coming from. I can't get that song out of my head. Right, where are we? Alicia Silverstone. It's a dude in drag. It really is. Look at that male stare. Look at the square jaw. Look at the bicep on this thing. It's huge. It's a beast of a man. Is that Tommy Lee? No. I thought it was Tommy Lee. But it's not. Alicia Silverstone. Final answer, that's a man. Big triangle, big face, look. The face fills the skull. When looking at the two faces, the woman's face does not fill her skull. She has this huge head that bellows outwards. This one does not have a huge head that bellows outwards. That's your first pointer. Then the face fills the skull, look. It should be pushed down. Short, narrow, blunted features on a woman compared to the man's, which is spread. Let's have some gaits, shall we? Final answer. Alicia Silverstone is a man, not walking. Never forget where you're coming from. Straight knees, legs together. And again, look, straight legs, knees together. Trying to do a bit of a flamingo. It's not working. It's just off to cock. That's all. It's not a straight angle, look. She's slightly tilted to one side. E is slightly tilted to one side. Again, straight legs, knees together. There's another one there. Straight leg. Look at that. Ha, 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 ha. Can you see the demon with the horns in the kneecap? Look at the demon face with the horns coming off it. This is caused by the male kneecap. It's much bonier and more visceral. Look at that flat man ass. Oh my, that is not sexy, is it? That is not a sexy ass at all. That does not look like chicken nom nom noms. Real women, real gorgeous women. You've got the chicken nom nom because you've got childbearing hips. Does my bum look big in this? Yes, it does, and it looks absolutely nomish. Not like this one. It looks like a big bum, but it doesn't look attractive, does it, fellas? Because you're looking at a male backside. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Same with a long neck in the background. Alicia Silverstone fails forensics, folks. Let's open that. And there he is. Alicia Silverstone. Tweet. And there you go. There's your next one. When observing these people, take into account distance in the eyes, length of their arms, body to leg ratio, and most importantly, the gait. The gait tells you everything you need to know about these people. It's the final straw. Forensics is the final answer you've been looking for. To all you truthers that haven't done this yet. You've been down all the other rabbit holes, right? Which they wanted you to waste your time and your life. Instead of learning this, it cuts corners, this one. Because once you can do it, you can just look at them and say, this person's a liar. And then you use your own discernment in what they're telling you to be the truth. These people blend lies with the truth. You understand? They want to muddy the waters on this subject. They want to tell you that there are differences in male and females. Yes, there are. But they want to tell you there's differences in African male skulls versus Caucasians. Regional variation, yes, but male still has the bigger face. When compared, males have the bigger face, sorry, to the females. The skulls are bigger lot. You can see automatically those three skulls are bigger than those three skulls. Then you start looking at their eye socket and you see how high up these eyes are compared to these ones. The soft, rounded jawline of a woman. Why that Asian woman has got male jawbone markers, look, I've got no idea. But again, these are models. These aren't the real McCoy. And these are pictures. I agree, they're not the real McCoy. But when you place these two skulls, which are shaped like those two skulls, you see, they show the difference of the male and female skull. How much bigger the male is. How much bigger his face is. His lion's smile. And that's the difference that these two skulls give you when using them. Alicia Silverstone is a man. Did I upload that one? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Let's close that window. Let's open up a new one. Remember, you get where you're coming from. Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, that's a good one. Have I done Jimmy? I haven't done Jimmy Kimmel, have I? Have I done it? I don't think I have. Jimmy Kimmel. Search. No. We can do Jimmy Kimmel. Let's add Jimmy to the list. Oh, winter's coming. It's getting cold. I can feel it. What's that say? 10 degrees. It's getting cold. Jimmy Kimmel. Search. Did Jimmy Kimmel get cancelled? Is it Jimmy Kimmel? Did Jimmy Kimmel get cancelled? Forget where you're coming from. Come on. Who was the last one we did? Alicia Silverstone. Did I cut him out? Where's my back file? There. Babe Ruth. No, let's cut Alicia out. And we're good to go. Is that it? That's it there. Alicia Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone. There you go. Alicia Silverstone. Next. Jimmy Kimmel. She got the soft eyes, hasn't she? Images. She reminds me of someone. I can't think who it is. Close set eyes, flat, high forehead, widest in hairline look, high set ears. She's had a jaw implant. I think most of these have had jaw implants. Kimmel's is the weakest out of the three, though. Look. Women with beards, pretending to be men. Jimmy Kimmel. Soft, close set eyes, high set ears, the sloping jawline, rounded sloping jawline of a woman. No trachea, no Adam's apple. Look. Space between the chin and tie. Beep, 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 beep. Short neck. Unlike the husband there. Who's got the big neck, look? Long neck. Look, tie here, tie there. Who's got the longer neck? Jimmy Kimmel, final answer. It's one. Oh, let me put Jimmy Kimmel in the back file. I should have her. I'd be surprised if she's not here. Kimmel, search. Whilst it searches for Jimmy Kimmel, we'll go after the gates. This one's another FTM here, look. The Mexican girl. No jawbone, look. Pointed chin. Soft eyes. I can't remember what to call her. Forget where you're coming from. Same faces. Same size faces. Is that really Jimmy Kimmel? Oh my gosh, it looks like the Jezebel. Stick a beard on that bitch. Sarah Silverman, she's a beast as well. When she stands up, she is massive. She stood up on Graham Norton's show and I nearly fell off the back of my couch. Absolute monster of a man. Forget where you're coming from. Look at them soft eyes. Never trust a man whose eyes... Who's that? Boyfriend. That's Sarah Silverman's new boyfriend. Look how close to get... Look at that small triangle. And then look at that bad boy there. Reminds me of AOC in that picture. But there you go. Look at the small triangle versus the big triangle. The wide forehead versus the short sloping forehead. Jimmy Kimmel's a woman. Sarah Silverman is a man. Who's got a bigger face? Whose eyes are more striking? It doesn't take long to see them, does it? Apply this in all areas of your life. To see what you're looking at. Is that really Miley Cyrus with his boobs out? Oh my gosh, look at the state of this. Take me home, God. Please, God. Doesn't it make you sick when you can see them? Look at the state of that. Look how deep set his eyes are. The square bony shoulders, the long male arms, the flat chest, the square jaw, the large ears, the deep set eyes. I don't know who that is. Laura Ingram. It's a bloke. Jimmy Kimmel walking. Well, we like Jimmy Kimmel's Alley, don't we? We like Jimmy Kimmel's Alley because it shows us all the minces and all the marches. Straight away, Jimmy Kimmel in his own alley. Jimmy Kimmel in his own alley mincing. I don't know if that is Jimmy Kimmel, actually. I'm not sure. It might be an actor. There's loads of them, look. Oh, it might be Jimmy Kimmel. Look at the little Mexican woman with the knees open. Forget where you're coming from. Is that really Jimmy Kimmel? It doesn't look like Jimmy Kimmel. It's Jeremy Renner. Shut up. You know what it is? It's showing me loads of people in Jimmy Kimmel's Alley mincing. Look at all these mincers. Jimmy Kimmel. Why won't show me the Jimmy Kimmel gates? It's showing me everyone but Jimmy Kimmel walking. Let's put street in there. See if we can get you on the street, Jimmy. Never forget where you're coming from. It's not going to give me it. That is Jimmy Kimmel, though. That one is. Yeah, it is. From Flamingo. Look at the diamond in those legs, lot. You do see this diamond, right? Jimmy Kimmel from the back. Mincing. Forget where you're coming from. Ben Affleck, full mince. Look at the state of that mince. Forget where you're coming from. I can't find Jimmy Kimmel's gates. That's boring me. Let's go over here. Let's open up that tweet. And we should have Kimmel in the back file ready to go. You're kidding me. There's no Jimmy Kimmel? Shut up. I must have spelled it wrong. Jimmy K. Search. I'll be surprised if Jimmy Kimmel isn't there. Well, actually, no, because there's no gates. I might not be surprised. Is that Miley? It looked like Miley marching like a dude. And there it is, look. Look at the difference. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Miley Cyrus is a man. MC 33. Ben Affleck. Is that the right way? Backwards. Don't mess around. Mincing. Look at the difference. It really is that simple to do this. Straight leg, knees together. I teach people this to do this in 20 minutes flat. It takes a few hours to research it yourself and get real good at it. But there's no excuse for anybody not understanding this. Not at all. Shame on you. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Another minute. Is that Jeff Goldblum? No, it's Patrick Stewart. 2 first names. Mincing like a bitch. But I can't find Jimmy Kimmel's gate. Back file. Have we got you in this one yet? Kirsty Jimmy McNichol. I don't have a Jimmy Kimmel. You got me a Jimmy Kimmel there. What's that? No, that's a posture. You've got to be kidding me. How have I not got a Jimmy Kimmel? Is that all of them? It bloody well is. Unbelievable. I don't have a Jimmy Kimmel. I'm in shock. I could have sworn I'd done him. Let's go back. I'm going to need your gates, Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know how many I got either. Oh, you stink, Marley. Never forget where you're coming from. That'll do, actually. I like that one. We'll take that one. There's a Kimmel gate with diamond. Let's go back again. Is that real? Jimmy Kimmel spotted on a street corner. I wonder if that's real. Forget where you're coming from. Why can I not find any more pictures like that one, Jimmy? Oh, there's another one. 2 in line. That's nice. Forget where you're coming from. Open that one. Is that really Jimmy Kimmel? That's not Jimmy Kimmel, is it? You lied to me. Look like Ben Stiller. Is that Jimmy Kimmel? No, it's not. Oh, this is annoying. Is if I can't find Jimmy Kimmel walking. And now I'm out of pictures. You're winding me up. Let's go back. I'll take that one. Save image. Let's go back again. I'll take that one. Save image. It's 2. He looks like that actor. What's his name? The one who walks the tight wire in that film. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, that's not Jimmy Kimmel either. That is, but it's no good. Forget where you're coming from. Mincing 2. This is really annoying. There's no pictures of Jimmy. Show me every other actor you can imagine walking in Jimmy Kimmel's alley, but not Jimmy Kimmel. Do you know where I might get it? Wife. Let's try wife. Jimmy Kimmel wife. Let's see if we can get them together. Still not showing me anything. Let's try wedding. Give me a wedding day mince, Jimmy. Nothing. When I got there, the cupboard was bare. Let's try airport, Jimmy. I'm running out of ideas here. Airport. That's a nice one there. In line. What's that one? 3. Forget where you're coming from. Is that Jimmy? That's Jimmy Fallon. Wrong one. That's Jimmy Fallon at the airport. I want to see Jimmy Kimmel at the airport. Wow, Jimmy Kimmel's really hard to find gates on. I was expecting at least one full mince, you bitch. What is that? Forget where you're coming from. And it still don't want to give me a gate. That is mental. How have I not got any gates? Trousers. Let's try trousers. See if that brings up some pictures. Sam Elliott, look, getting on an invisible motorbike. Look at that diamond in there. Same with this one. Little bearded woman. Another woman there. They're all women. The joke's on you. The question is, do you care? Do you care that Satan's taking the piss out of you? Or are you going to do something about it? Jimmy Kimmel, you're really killing me, Jimmy. There's that little mincy Mexican. Look, we've got the Mexican mincing. Look at those hips. We've got the Mexican mincing. I just can't get Jimmy. Forget where you're coming from. Jimmy, you let me down. State of those gates. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to search now. I've searched everything. I don't know. Wedding, airport, trousers. Let's try red carpet. Last chance. Last chance, Jimmy. Red carpet. Searches. What's that there? Oh, that's a nice one. We'll take that one, Jimmy. Forget where you're coming from. Never. Da, 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 da. It just does not want to. Feet. I'll go on then. I'll give it a go. Feet. No. Beach. I didn't try beach. We might get her on the beach. Let's try beach. Last chance, Jimmy. Beach. Searching. Come on, Jimmy. Give us something. Forget where you're coming from. Is that him there? I don't think it is. Ah, right, we'll take what we've got. I didn't get a full mince, but we did get 4 gates. Did I take that one? I did, didn't I? Save image. Yeah, I've got it. Let's go back. Forget where you're coming from. I did take that one, didn't I? I think I've got all these. Yeah, I took that one. Oh, let me go forward one. I just saw something. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, it was right here. Oh, there's something. Oh, that one's not bad. We'll take that one as well. Still not a full mint. I could have sworn I just saw a full mint on this page. Yeah, I missed it. All right, let's take a 50-50 on you. Oh, was that you? No, these are all other people, aren't they? Yeah. I just need your face, Jimmy. I can't believe I ain't got Jimmy Kimmel. Dang it, I just saw a picture and now I've lost it. Yeah, balls. Alright, 50-50 me, Jimmy. Never forget where you're coming from. Do you know what? No. How about that one, Peter? That's pretty close. I like that one. It's Facebook though. Balls. That one's alright as well, a bit big. Alright, we'll take that one. Save image. Jimmy Kimmel. Save image. Done. Next. I can't believe I ain't got Jimmy Kimmel. I could have sworn I'd done him. Nope. Right, okay. Gotcha. Let's do another one. Wait, what time is it? 2 hours 47. Oh, that'll do. I must play some Call of Duty. I didn't realise it was 11:15. I hope you enjoyed the show. School checkers and forensic students from around the world. I'll be back tomorrow, Monday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're amazing, folks. He wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy. Well, thank you very, very much for watching. Good night, Annabelle, my love. We'll see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Good night. God bless. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Lynn. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, folks. Good night, Anna Souza. Good night, Tubbs.